Yes guys, welcome back to another video. This one's all about pre-workout routines and how you can utilize the 20 to 30 minutes before your sessions to maximize your performance when you're actually in the gym. People seem to love a hack, so I'm going to give you some. So if you're lacking motivation when you're going in the gym, you're not really feeling it, you're not up for your sessions, then these are the habits and routines that I implemented into my pre-workout routine. They enabled me to go in the gym focused, in the zone, so I can maximize the output from that session and get the most of that session. We're only training 4, maybe 5 times maximum per week, so you got to make the most of it when you're actually going in the gym, and this is how I do it. Let's go. Hack number 1 is clothes and the way that you dress. Man has to look fresh all of the time. Personally, gym girls, they're my type, so why wouldn't I want to dress the best that I can when going to the gym? Gym clothes are abundant in my wardrobe. I spend a lot of money on gym clothes. Well, don't spend a lot of money. I'm not going to Harrods and spending $1,000, but you want to put money into your gym clothes and into the way that you look, right? At the end of the day, people are going to judge you on your appearance, and the way that you look is very important. I will not go outside the house, especially to the gym, looking like shit. That's just my personal opinion. You should put effort into your gym outfits because it'll make you look presentable. People are going to treat you in a different way and you'll just feel better. Hack number 2, and that is fragrance. Now, I'm a man of many scents. As you can see on the shelf behind me, I'll probably have about 20 different aftershaves, which I'll rotate on a day-to-day basis. Now, when it comes to wearing aftershaves in the gym, it's probably the cherry on the cake. You got a good outfit, now you want to smell good as well. Girls like it, and it's just going to be pleasant to be around you. So, couple rules when it comes to wearing aftershave in the gym. Number 1, don't be a dickhead and wear a strong, oud, woody, rich fragrance. The other day, I was in the gym training legs, about to do a hard set on hack squat. Some guy walks past me wearing Louis Vuitton Ombre Nama, probably the strongest fragrance out there. I just felt like throwing up, to be honest. So don't be a dickhead and wear a strong fragrance. And what you do want is a fresh, light, pleasant smell. Couple fresh, light fragrances you can go for that you can wear in the gym that aren't going to break the bank. Bleu de Chanel by Chanel, Acqua di Gio by Giorgio Armani, and YSL L'Homme by YSL. I have all 3 of them, pretty good fragrances. You're not going to break the bank, probably between £50 and £100. And I have a few more that I wear on a day-to-day basis as well, but I don't want you motherfuckers smelling like me. Next on the list, hack 3, and that is hydration. I would say that realistically 99% of the population is severely dehydrated. You need to start drinking more water. If you don't get a pump in the gym, you lack energy, you're not really up for your sessions. Probably because you're dehydrated and you're not drinking enough water throughout the day leading up to your sessions. Little tip, buy yourself a big bottle of water. If you're walking around with a little plastic night bottle of water, which is probably about 75 millilitres, and you have to refill it about 20 times to hit a valid water intake, you're not going to drink enough water. Get yourself a litre, 1.5, 2 litre bottle. That way you know that you just need to refill that bottle 3 times and sip on it throughout the day. Another thing you can do, day to day, take the water around with you. Whatever you're doing, wherever you're going, take your bottle of water. That way you're more inclined to sip on that water throughout the day, raising your water intake. If you're carrying your water bottle around with you, you're more likely to sip on water. What a surprise, I know. Hack number 4, and that is to include a high carbohydrate meal before you train. Whatever time you train, whether it's 7 AM or 7 PM, add a high carbohydrate meal before you train. My favourite one, which I'm about to make, is oats. Now, I'll probably have about 100 grams of oats, mix that with some milk, add some blueberries, a banana. They give a high carbohydrate meal, which is going to fuel your session. If you're not eating before your session, you're training fasted, you're not going to be able to perform as well. You're not going to be able to lift as heavy. You're not going to have as much energy going into your sets as opposed to having a good meal, which is probably about 600-700 calories under your belt before you train. You're going to get a better performance and a better pump if you have this high carbohydrate meal before you train. Another little tip, stack calories throughout the day when you train. Personally, I train about 5-6 PM. So I'm stacking calories throughout the day. So when it comes to my session, I'm proper fueled up and pumped up for the session. I've probably had about 2,000 to 2,500 calories before I even step foot in the gym. So all those calories are going to help fuel my session. So if you're training fasted, really look at putting in a meal before that. Oatmeal or porridge is probably my go-to meal, which I'm having every single day. Tastes amazing if you put the right things in it, and it's a great meal. Good for your testosterone, good for your overly body function. That makes no sense, but it's just good for you. It's going to fuel you with those carbohydrates that you need for your session. On to the next hack. The next thing you can do is have a structured training plan to follow. I see too many people wandering around the gym like headless chickens, not having a clue what they're doing, what exercise they're doing, how to do it. Have some sort of idea before you step in the gym, what you're doing that day, what your focuses are, what exercise you're doing, how many sets, reps, etc, etc. Even something basic in your notes. Before I even knew how to write out training programs, I would just sit at my desk and write in my phone notes what exercise I'd be doing on set day, how many sets I wanted to do, what rep range I wanted to hit, just a brief understanding. You don't need to be an absolute expert level 1000 personal trainer to know what kind of exercises you want to do and write them out in your notes. Personally, every 3 to 4 months, I'll write out a new training split for myself. Look, something simple like this: exercises, sets, reps. I'll just design myself a whole training block that I can follow for the next 3 months with a primary focus which is specific to myself. So, for example, this month I'm working on lats, side delts and arms mainly, so I'll write myself out a program focusing on those muscle groups, but have some sort of idea what you're doing when you're going in the gym, and it'll give you some clarity when you go in the gym and confidence. You know what you're doing and you roughly know what you're going to be doing and focusing on that session. Now, the final hack that I can give you, and probably the most important one when it comes to getting in the zone for your session, and that is having a dedicated gym playlist which really gasses you up. I don't get how some people just have one playlist with every single genre of song on there. Like, they'll be in the gym, 1 second it's drill, next second it's rap, next second they're listening to fucking jazz. Like, just have one dedicated gym playlist that you can play when you're driving to the gym, when you're on the bus to the gym, when you're walking to the gym, and when you're in the gym itself. Music is probably the best way to get yourself in the zone and gassed up for anything, whether that's the gym, business meeting, whether you've got a hard call to do. Music is probably number one, and I'm always listening to music. Personally, I love music. When I'm in the gym, I'm listening to UK grime and drill. I have a separate dedicated playlist on that. I'll put that somewhere on the screen that you can listen to if you want. But music is probably the best way to get in the zone for the gym. I'm about to drive to the gym now. I'm training upper back and chest today, probably my favourite day of my new split. So I'm going to put some tunes on to get me in the zone for the gym. So make yourself a dedicated playlist which is actually going to get you in the zone, and that'll really help. Nines' new album is so good.
She's in love with a G, so she fucking for free. That table's double the fee, that ain't money to me.
But make yourself a dedicated gym playlist which can get you in the zone and fire you up. Put your favourite songs on there, listen to them on the way to the gym. That way when you get to the gym, you're already in the zone. Alright, so that is my personal pre-workout routine. Probably only takes me 20 minutes, and I do it every single day before I go to the gym. At the moment, I'm training about 5-6 PM. I like going to the gym when it's busy. There's girls there, there's people there. Gives you a bit of masculine competition, so that's a little bonus hack as well. Pick a time of day to train. Do you like training at? If you like training when the gym's empty, stop going at 5 PM. Start going at 8-9 PM when it's a little bit quieter. So that's a little bonus hack. But anyway, that's my pre-workout routine. When I get to gym, I'm fully in the zone. If I do each of those 7 things step by step, I'm going to be in the zone and ready for my session. I'm only training 5 days a week. I want to make the most out of every single fucking session, do it to the best of my ability. Anyway, that's a wrap for this video. Take these things, apply it to your pre-workout routine, and let me know in the comments how you get on with it. So go make the most of your sessions, and I'll see you in the next one.